The time now, it's 11 o'clock on this Friday night, March 7th, 2014 on a Friday night. Time now for the Weather Magician PJ with the late night report. Friday, March 7th, 2014. Good evening, everybody. Our conditions at 11 o'clock on this Friday night. In Norton, temperature, it's 33 degrees overcast, guys. Humidity 75%. Wind speed north about 5 miles per hour. Barometer 3.1 inches. Dew point about 26 degrees. Visibility 10 miles. And wind chill about 28 degrees.
Cruising at 35,000 feet at the time and disappearing somewhere off of Vietnam.
Okay, let's take a look at our radar scope. Shows couple of the snow showers in west central portions of printed on the line of snow showers in central Quebec, Memphis, northeastern portions of Ontario, sleet and rain showers in north central portions of Ontario, rain showers in northeastern portions of Michigan, rain showers in southwestern portions of Michigan, and northeastern portions of Illinois, Memphis, north central portions of Illinois, snow and sleet showers in southeastern portions of Wisconsin. A lot of rain showers from Nantucket and stretching down to the coastal Atlantic coastline from Massachusetts down to North Carolina. Here,
we are doing all we can.
a lot of rain showers in the north central portions of Arkansas down to central Missouri, sleet pelts in south central portions of Iowa. Snow and sleet showers in the north for Iowa down to southern Nebraska down to Colorado, western Kansas and north. Central and northeastern portions of New Mexico down for west central portions of Oklahoma. Rain showers in Oklahoma Panhandle. Northeastern Texas getting some rain showers. Rain showers in the central Texas Panhandle. Rain showers in south central portions of New Mexico. Rain showers in down for southeastern portions of Montana. Snow showers in central portions of Wyoming down for east central portions of Idaho. Sleet and snow, rain and snow showers in the eastern portions of British Columbia, then some snow showers down through Alberta. Snow showers in central Saskatchewan and some portions of Manitoba.
PD officers who appeared in a video supporting the 7-year-old was
Nicholson, Kansas. Good evening. 36 degrees overcast, guys.
All
right, let's take a look at our satellite loop, and it shows a couple of extra clouds off the Carolina coastline stretching it down, Mid-Atlantic coastline and stretching it down, New England coastline stretching out to sea in Atlantic Canada. Patch of clouds from north central Mexico down to southeastern ports of Texas down Louisiana. Number patch of clouds from Alabama down for western Tennessee, Kentucky, and then stretching down from Missouri and Iowa down for Illinois, Indiana, up into Michigan and Wisconsin, and down for eastern portions of Minnesota, down for southern Ontario, down for Quebec. And the patch of clouds stretching from New Mexico down for Texas and Oklahoma, stretching down to central plain states in the North Dakotas and eastern Montana, stretching down to southern Alberta. Patch of clouds from southwestern Manitoba down for Saskatchewan, down for Alberta, down for British Columbia, stretching down for north central to northwestern portion of Washington State, down off the Oregon coastline here. Patch of clouds from southeastern portions of California, down for southern portions of Arizona. Yeah. Alright, let's take a look at our map situation here. High pressure in western Washington, northern Idaho, southeastern portions of Oregon. High pressure in northwestern portions of North Dakota. Station front from eastern British coming down for Alberta, switching down for Montana, down for Wyoming, and Oklahoma from Colorado down for Mexico, down for northern Texas, down for Oklahoma, down for Missouri, Illinois, up into Michigan, and up to West Michigan, and up into Ontario, and down to Quebec. Cold front from eastern Cuba, stretching up the Atlantic seaboard, and pink front off the Virginia coastline down, meaning way to warm front out to sea. High pressure in the Gulf Coast. Low pressure in northeastern portions of New Mexico, western Texas, central Mexico, southwestern Arizona, and western portions of Wyoming. For the body down from north central California, for the body from northern Baja California, Mexico down from southwestern Arizona. For the body from western Texas, Panama down from north central portions of Mexico. For the body from central portions of Mexico. Yeah. Alright. It's 33 degrees out temperature right now in Boston. It's 40 out in Washington, D.C., 51 in Atlanta, 67 in Miami and Brownsville, 60 in Dallas, Texas, 39 in Kansas City, 40 in Chicago, 27 in Minneapolis, 35 and in Great Falls, 57 in Seattle, 56 in San Francisco, 65 in Los Angeles, 48 in Salt Lake City, 32 in Denver, and 53 in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Yeah. Okay, let's take a look at our forecast temperatures here. Around the region, it's 33 in Boston. It's 31 in Bedford, 30 out in Beverly, 29 in Gloucester, 32 in Norwood, 33 in Taunton, 32 in Bedford, 33 in Buzzards Bay, 34 in Falmouth, 36 out in Provincetown, Martha's Vineyard, 38 out in
Thank you. New details.
Chatham, 37 in Martha's Vineyard,
Flash has banned
3 in Chatham, 37 in Nantucket, 34 in
sentencing day for 18-year-old.
Blackdown, 35 Westerly, 30 out in Woonsocket, 32 in Webster and Milford, 31 in Southbridge, 30 in Leominster, 29 in Gardner, 25 in Greenfield, 25 in Amherst, 32 in Springfield, 28 in Pittsfield, 26 in North Adams, 24 in Albany, 24 in Bennington, Vermont, 27 in Keene, New Hampshire, 28 in Manchester and Nashville, New Hampshire, 21 in Concord, New Hampshire, 33 in Pottsmouth, New Hampshire, 34 in Windsor, Loxton, and New Britain, and Waterbury and Denbury, 35 in Hartford, 34 in Raven, 35 in Bridgeport, 37 in New London, 35 in New York City, 34 in Islip, and 37 out in Montauk. Okay, let's take a look at our HPC forecast discussion.
Narcan can reverse the effects of an opiate overdose. Rhode Island State Police and Charlestown Police are also...
Right now, here.
And new details in a story that was breaking news last night.
Coastal storm exited into the south to central middle United States on Friday evening. Winter weather expected to impact central and several Rockies to portions of the central plains. And heavy rains throughout the weekend for the western Washington and Oregon and northern California. A strengthened the low pressure center to bring some heavy snow, ice, and rain to the southern middle today, and will slowly exit the region this evening. In a band of heavy precipitation will pivot across eastern portions of the North Carolina, Virginia, and
fireman.
Delmarva Peninsula before exiting off the coast. A cold front pushing southward throughout the plains today combined with shortwave energy moving in front. The Four Corners region will create a wintry scenario for the eastern to the central and southern Rockies, stretching into the central plains. Easterly upslope flow will be enhancing in precipitation across the higher elevations of Colorado and the northern New Mexico. Heavy snow is expected later tonight and into tomorrow morning before a lot of snow spreads in the central plains tomorrow afternoon. Great weather will be expected across the Pacific Northwest over the next 24 hours before deep Pacific moisture will be overtaking the region for the remainder of the weekend. A ridge currently in place over the week west will be broken down by a series of short waves moving in the fast region. The first piece of energy will crash into southern British Columbia by tomorrow morning. A fresh supply of Pacific moisture will be drawn northward up to head of a cold front and push it on the west coast. Heavy rainfall expected to begin and impact on the western Washington by between 12 and 18 degrees tomorrow and continue progressing by southward. Front today is cold, but pushes back the region by Saturday morning. That front will be pushing back the central Rockies, southern Washington, and heavy rain, highly volatile storms will spread throughout the mountain Rockies here.
The department has filed a criminal complaint. The 3rd District Court magistrate will review it and decide if
okay,
will be filed.
let's take a look at our synopsis here. A notion storm may bring a few lights, showers in Nantucket, and possibly a far as north as Martha's Vineyard and the outer Cape Tana. A weak disturbance may bring a few flurry snow showers late Sunday night and early Monday morning. Otherwise, generally dry with seasonally temperatures at early next week. A significant winter storm is possible sometime Wednesday to Thursday, but details of perhaps are highly searched. So I'll keep it posted and I look at the info of what is going on Wednesday. 10:30 p.m. update. Overall trend in the forecast remains on track for this evening for firebreads and Synoptic models continue to keep the precipitation shield off the Cape for the islands. Have adjusted pop slightly to account for this trend, but looking at radar trend, believe that just not technically see some rain.
We're told beginning in just a couple of hours at 1 a.m. and it'll end at Tuesday at 5.
Also, same grades as Cape and the Islands tonight, then milder Saturday. As an ocean storm will pass about 300 miles south of Nantucket tonight, keeping the bulk of precipitation offshore. The northern edge of precipitation main Great Islands for more action, but to bring in a period of light rain to the islands, especially in Nantucket. Sometimes we return on Saturday and light winds and mild temperatures in the 40s for much of the region here.
Downtown between 9 a.m. and 3 p.m.
Except some ferries in western Berkshire County, Massachusetts, and eastern New York down for 7. Vermont and New Hampshire here.
At the end of December. The 52-year-old tunnel carries about 30,000 vehicles a day to East Boston and Logan Airport.
Okay, let's take a look at our hazardous weather outlook here.
During those renovations, crews replaced the deck, curbing, and wall panels of that tunnel.
Day 1 tonight. Hazardous weather is not expected at the time. And days 2 for 7, Saturday for Thursday. There'll be a low probability to moderate probability that a significant winter storm could affect the region sometime Wednesday into Thursday. However, precipitation is types and amounts along with the time of the island uncertain. In addition, there will be a low probability that wind visor will be needed sometime Wednesday night and or Thursday along the coast. Fortunately, astronomical high tides are lower, so the worst case scenario will be just as round of some minor coastal flooding, especially along the eastern Massachusetts coast on Thursday.
Developing in the Ukraine tonight. Reports tonight that a military base in the Crimea is under siege by Russians even at this hour. Those shots have been fired. That's the latest report that we've been tracking for you. But reports say a Russian military truck broke down the gates.
Okay, let's take a look at our 7-day forecast goes like this. Overnight, most skies got low 26 degrees, north wind about 6 miles per hour. Saturday, sunny skies are near 46 degrees, northwest wind about 3 to 8 miles per hour. Sunday night, forecast got low 27 degrees, northwest wind about 3 to 5 miles per hour. Sunday, sunny skies are near 36 degrees, northwest wind about 6 to 13 miles per hour. Sunday night, chance of snow showers. Monday after 3 a.m., most skies got low 24 degrees, west wind about 3 to 7 miles per hour, chance of precipitation to 30%. Monday, chance of snow showers, mainly before 7 a.m., most skies got high near 41 degrees, chance of precipitation to 30%. Monday night, most skies got low 32 degrees.
It looks nice, right?
Tuesday, put the skies out here, 48 degrees. Tuesday night, most skies got low 30 degrees. Wednesday, chance of snow.
For us this weekend,
Most skies got low high near 42 degrees.
we had today.
Chance of precipitation to 40%. Wednesday night, rain, snow, and sleet likely. Skies got low 24 degrees. Chance of precipitation to 6%. Thursday, chance of rain, snow, and sleet. Most skies got high near 32 degrees. Chance of precipitation to 50%. Friday night, chance of snow showers. Most skies got low 15 degrees. Chance of precipitation to 15% to 30%. And for Monday, no, Friday, most of the time skies are near 36 degrees. Peters with a phrase on the night. A spectacular Saturday and top for tomorrow. This is PJ with a beautiful good night. With a good positive attitude. I'll be seeing you tomorrow morning. Good night.